I don't apologize at all, damn that. Today, I will start off by apologizing to you. Your New York Knicks, Jalen Brunson, God bless them. They have stepped up. They have answered the call. They look like the most battle-tested team in the playoffs right now. They look like the most connected team in the playoffs right now. Now, that's about as good as, that's about all I'm going to give you. I ain't giving you nothing else. I'm going to give you that.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, ladies and gentlemen, it was good. Now, listen, I want to apologize to all the New York Knicks fans everywhere. They were looking for me yesterday. Yesterday, I mean, there's something called Disney. You know, that's the monolith, that's the big fish, you know what I'm saying? And they have this thing, bless you, even though you didn't sneeze. The point is that you had something called upfronts, advertisers, sponsors. They're the ones that pay the bills, pay the checks, all of that stuff. You had to cater to them yesterday. That's why I wasn't here, to celebrate what we saw at the Garden on Monday night. And that was Game 5. Let's get into this right now, please. Let's get into this right now. Thank you for the towel. Thank you for the towel. You ain't getting it back. Let's go. Let's go, y'all.
All right.
Let's go.
Stephen A., you think the Knicks close it out tonight in Boston?
They better. And I'm going to tell you why they better. Because the Pacers are waiting. It's a team that I do not underestimate. It's a team that I do not minimize. Halliburton, Turner, Nembhard, Neesmith, these brothers can play. They are not scrub. Mathurin, let me not forget him when he keeps his temper, when he composes himself. The brothers can play, and they're exceptionally well coached by a future Hall of Fame coach and a champion in Rick Carlisle. We know what they bring to the table. I'm saying the Boston Celtics can beat them. They still got a $300 million player like Jaylen Brown. Last time I checked, Drew Holiday and Derek White, even though Brunson was giving it to them the other night, the bottom line is these guys are no joke, okay? Al Horford, you can never dismiss him. Pritchard, and what his contributions were off the bench, etc. Boston has a team that can beat the Knicks for Game 5. We all know this, but the New York Knicks need to prioritize taking them out because the Indiana Pacers are waiting, and you don't want to find yourself in a position where you're grinding and scratching your way into the conference finals while they're resting, sitting pretty, waiting for you to handle your business. New York Knicks need to finish Boston off tonight.
I'm going to go the other way. This is a very interesting game from a Boston perspective. They are not going to win a series. We know that. They're not beating them 3 straight times without Tatum. So we put that aside. What do the Celtics have in them? At home, lost the last 2. Now their best player is out for a year and a half. I'm not in love with this coach. They blew a 14-point lead in the third quarter there on Monday night after blowing 2 leads the other last week. Brown was terrible. Porzingis has given them absolutely nothing. What do they have at home as the defending champions in sort of a last stand scenario? I know Steve's point. Indiana awaits, but the Knicks are probably going to win Game 6, and they're going to win one of these 3 games, and they'll probably win Game 6. So I'm not going to approach this as, well, the Knicks need to match Indiana. I'm going to approach this as, what is Boston, the emotional 36 hours, Udonis? What do they have psychologically, knowing they probably can't win a series, to try to defend a little honor down 3-1?
I mean, you just focus on one game. You don't focus on a series. You focus on one game. If I look around that locker room and if I tell my guys we got one game at home in front of our home crowd and all we need to do is get one and we can't do that, then I'm in the wrong damn locker room. I got to believe that we can get one. We need the Jaylen Brown that was the Eastern Conference Finals MVP last year. We need the 30-point Jaylen Brown. We need the Porzingis that went into the Garden on April 8th and dropped 34 and gave them 8 eyeball sandwiches from behind the 3-point line. They need that kind of energy. And also we need the Jaylen Brown that took the matchup against Luka on defense in the finals and took him out. And we need a rebounder. Jason Tatum was their best rebounder. They are a connected group of guys. They have championship heart expectation. I expect they win this game tonight, Stephen A. I don't expect them to win the series.
Listen. If I had to bet, they'd lose. They'd win tonight and lose Game 6 at Madison Square Garden. But I do think the New York Knicks are primed to take them tonight because I think without Tatum, the game comes down to the wire. Yes. And if it comes down to the wire, then the clutch play of the year, Jalen Brunson. The ball is in his hands, and we all suspect what's going to happen when it comes down to that. You're Jaylen Brown, however, who I believe in. The brother can ball. We all know this, okay? He's a 4-time All-Star. He's a champion. He's an NBA Finals MVP. You're the #1 option now. Last time I checked, you got a $304 million contract. Tatum is down. If I'm Boston ownership, if I'm Boston's organization, if I'm the coach, if I'm his teammates, I'm looking for him to lead. He was the vocal leader last year and one of the leaders. We vacillated back and forth at times, wondering who was the number one option. I'm talking about last year, not this year, between him and Tatum. But obviously Tatum cemented that. But now your little bro is out.
Yes.
Your star is out. It's on you. I expect Jaylen Brown to drop 30+ tonight. And you got to make sure if you go down, as I said on many occasions when Cam Newton was here during the football season, just don't let it be you.
Yeah.
Don't let it be you.
Yeah.
Make sure that you, Jaylen Brown, we're not looking at you as the guy that didn't get it done. Remember, Jason Tatum gets hurt game 7, Eastern Conference Finals versus Miami, and obviously he goes down and y'all end up taking him out in Boston when they overcame a 3-0 deficit, tied at 3-3, and then obviously they lose in the game 7. Tatum gets hurt early in that game. Jaylen Brown didn't pick up the slack the way that he was supposed to. Tonight, you make sure that doesn't happen. It's not you, Jaylen Brown. You got to show up and be lights out and make sure that when we're looking at it, it's just you just lost to a better team.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's how it's got to be.
With that being said, if the Celtics win tonight, how nervous are you?
The Celtics win tonight? Oh, I'm not nervous. Oh, no. Oh, I'm not nervous about the New York Knicks losing Game 6 at the Garden Friday night. It's going to be electric. If it come to that, Molly, let me tell you something. You got New Yorkers so hyped. Some of them don't want the Knicks to win tonight just because they want the Knicks to win at the Garden Friday night. That's how epic that environment is going to be. Have you seen Knicks fans when they win a playoff game? Have you seen me? When we win a playoff game. Now, we're talking about a series-clinching victory that propels us to the conference finals at the Garden at Game 6 on a Friday night where most people got the weekend to look forward to. Ain't even a weeknight. It's a Friday night at the Garden. Lord have mercy. Let me tell you something right now. I'm just thinking about it. I almost get goosebumps thinking about it right now. I'm trying to tell y'all right now. I want them to win tonight because I respect Indiana. And I think Indiana can beat the New York Knicks. I'm not saying I'd pick them to do it. I'm saying they can beat the New York Knicks. Do not sleep on them. Do not underestimate them. But I have no concerns if the Knicks lose tonight that they're going to lose in a Game 6. So assuming they're healthy, nobody gets injured tonight. If they're healthy and they go to Game 6 at the Garden, it's a wrap.
So you prefer them to win in New York?
It's a wrap.
You know,
it's a wrap.
One last thing quickly for me. It's not easy playing a wounded team. The Knicks know that they're in very good shape here, and the Knicks always, with prosperity, never play as well when there's a sense of urgency. And tonight they're going into a game. They feel that they got the Celtics reeling, 14 down third quarter. He's out. So they're going to win this series. They down deep probably know that. Let's see how it's not easy playing a team that is in this situation. I'll be interested to see how the Knicks handle that. Not mail it in, lose by 12, and I'll see you Friday night. Let's see the Knicks get in the last couple minutes here with a chance to steal one on the road into Game 5. Sometimes they don't do that well. We'll have to wait and see.
Okay, as far as the Pacers, they made easy work of the 1-seed Cavaliers.
I don't apologize at all, damn that. Today, I will start off by apologizing to you. Your New York Knicks, Jalen Brunson, God bless him. They have stepped up. They have answered the call. They look like the most battle-tested team in the playoffs right now. They look like the most connected team in the playoffs right now. Now, that's about as good as that's about all I'm going to give you. I ain't giving you nothing else. I'm going to give you that.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, ladies and gentlemen, it was good. Now, listen, I want to apologize to all the New York Knicks fans everywhere. They were looking for me yesterday. I mean, there's something called Disney. You know, that's the monolith, that's the big fish, you know what I'm saying? And they have this thing, bless you, even though you didn't sneeze. The point is that you had something called upfronts. Advertisers, sponsors, they're the ones that pay the bills, pay the checks, all of that stuff. You had to cater to them yesterday. That's why I wasn't here, to celebrate what we saw at the Garden on Monday night. And that was Game 5. Let's get into this right now, please. Let's get into this right now. Thank you for the towel. You ain't getting it back. Let's go.